Play Pillars of Eternity. See if we can play those more tomorrow. Weekend. Ledger on the desk. So got this lady in our party now. I like her. Do you like mind spells? Try it out.
I'm here.
Willie. Man in his house, sitting in a chair. Small boy on his lap reading a book with him. Woman cooking in the kitchen. Knock at the door. The woman goes to open the door. Feeling a tall, lanky man with a strange smile on his face. There's a wet, tearing sound as the woman makes a weak groan and collapses to the floor, blood pooling around her. Man in the chair leaps to his feet, grabbing his son, puts his son behind him. The man entering the room says, Galak vowed you would feel his pain. Four other more men enter the house behind him. It appears your rent has come due. He's still alive.
Yes?
Killed his wife. Where does his son live?
Indeed.
Can I get XP for unlocking the chest but without stealing it? I think we can.
It's finished.
I can actually look inside, but I'm not allowed to take nothing interesting anyway. Look for unique items. I'm actually allowed to look, see what it is. Henja, potions for sale.
How do you do?
Just ventured into town. I'm about to dry on some of my stocks, but you're welcome to have a look, see? Why are your stocks limited? It's the damn roads. Can't reach none of my suppliers, so I'm stuck with whatever I can scrounge up in the wood. Deer cap, river reed, and the like. That's well and good, but most potions require something stronger too. Troll skin, vessel bone, what have you. Then there's the really rare ingredients, things you'd never be able to afford, let alone find on your own. What did you find? She winces. I've been keeping an eye on Drake's Nest east of town at Deerford Crossing. The beast stayed just long enough to lay a clutch and moved on. Thank the Sky Mother it wasn't a full-grown dragon. She looks at her bandaged arm and grimaces. Oh, she got burnt by it. Fresh eggs are much more useful than the ones that get passed between merchants or left in nests for weeks or more, and that clutch looked to be at its peak. Though I'd thought I'd see about getting an egg, but I didn't realise so many of them had already been hatched, or that young worms were so territorial. Baby dragon, burnt by baby dragons. I could get an egg for you. She keeps her gaze steady, but you see hope kindling in her eyes and twitching at the corners of her mouth. I sure hope you're not leading me on. I don't think I could stand getting burned again. She bites her lip. If you really mean to go after it, I'll certainly pay you. Just remember, big as they are, dragon eggs are fragile. There's a lot more I can do with a whole one.
Gods keep you.
She adjusts one of her bandages. Anything else I can do for you? I've got some handy ointments if you're braving the roads anytime soon. Tell me more about the dragon egg. It's in a nest perched in a cliff on the east end of the Deerford Crossing. It's out in the wilds just east of here. I'm sure there are others elsewhere, but the one at Deerford Crossing is just the age I need. If you head out that way, be careful. The place was crawling with worms when I went out there. I can't imagine they've gone anywhere else. Oh, did you get burned? She turns her face to the ground. By the flame, how bad does it look? Terrible, I know it. Looks like it hurts. She laughs ruefully. It's a mighty soft way of putting it. She sighs. I told you about my run-in with the worms. I reckon you put the rest together already. What's wrong with the roads? Noise of disgust rattles from her throat. Brigands, looters, you name it. The gods may be hollowing out our babies, but it's grown folk that's rubbing out the rest of us. People are scrambling to define Spade because they hear healthy births there. There's healthy births there, and all those refugees and abandoned homes attract desperate sorts like flies on dog shit. I'm looking for a missing noblewoman. Oh, that's that lord's daughter. She was a new shade of green when I seen her the other morning, chatting with Trigil she was, just outside his shop. She points at the crumbling tower. Oh, has he got her prisoner? What's wrong with her? She tugs at the bandage. No offence, but I hardly know you. I'm not one for gossip, and I certainly don't want to cause the poor girl any trouble. Lord Harren said she was ill. She laughs. That weren't no road sickness. Trust me, I know it when I see it. She pregnant? Already? About to be married off to someone else.
Well met, friend.
She just one of her bandages. Yeah, okay. What have you got then? Sure thing. The shelves of her cart contain jars, vials, and bundled paper packets. List of ingredients. What you got here? Copper. Settler's arrow. Mushrooms. Quite expensive though, all these things. Of drugs. Oh, loads of damage boost though for a while, and then immunity to frighten and sicken for 5 minutes. Drugs are pretty good though. Huge endurance boost. Damage boost. Immunity to frightened. Sicken, disease. Ah, this potion's expensive though. Why then, lady?
Yes?
Get a dragon egg from Deerford Crossing. Frith. Blacksmith Winfrith.
Good day to you.
A portly, smiling man stands behind a warped wooden counter, polishing a buckler. He looks up. Haven't seen you before. Always glad to see a new face in town. Company's good for business and shadow's good for the soul. That's what I always say. Anyhow, what can I do for you? What's been going on in Deerford? We're a quiet little town. Not much happens here, especially not since the legacy hit. People realised they couldn't have babies and just stopped trying altogether. And that takes a lot of the excitement out of the day-to-day, if you can believe it. I'm looking for a young woman named Alice. That lord's got you asking around too, eh? He grunts. At least you asked politely enough. Bad enough having a small army move into town, but then they start throwing their weight around and telling you your business. He shakes his head and clucks. That's the problem with these lords. They think their money and their family name entitle them to some kind of special treatment. They expect everyone to fawn over them the way their servants do. No, sir, that's not the kind of people we are, not in the Deerwood. We broke away from the idea to get away from that kind of nonsense. If they think... Winfrith, focus with the girl. Of course, I was just getting to her. He clears his throat. I haven't seen her, not since she went missing, anyway. She mostly kept to herself. He shrugs and wipes out the buckler again. But you know how women are, always carrying on, full of palaver once you get any two of them together. Perfectly harmless, mind you. I'm not criticising. Just feels like they never run out of things to say. That girl seemed rather quiet, downright shy if I do say so. But even Henja got her talking. Just goes to show you. Oh, Henja, the lady we just spoke to. An alchemist. Runs a small stand near the centre of town. Talented lady. But she had a run-in with some worms not long ago. She's lucky it wasn't that ogre that's been roaming about. He took all of Rumbold's pigs the other day. Did you hear? But don't get him started. He's still sore about the subject. And once you get him wound up about that ogre and his pigs, he just won't stop talking. What have you got for sale? What are you, sir? 200 pike. Ooh, unique weapons. Wow, critical hits can knock them down. Two-handed great sword. Here's a description of these. Sword called the Hours of St. Rumbold. Powerful priest. During he died, he said light glowed, his body glowed with light, locking in his enemies down. His sword was forged in dedication to this saint, the saint of resettlement. He was one of the first to settle in Red Ceres, the orders of his emperor. It is said in the last 27 hours of his life, performed some miracles each hour. His blade is inscribed with markings counting the 27 hours before Rumbolt's passing. It was imbued with the saint's power. Where's the damage? It chants, knock enemies down. Grudge Keeper. Rod. Rod called the Grudge Keeper. There was an Orlan slave who was freed by the 10 Years' Treaties, which she swore vengeance against her captives still. Performed night raids on known slavers. He found this carved rod from the home of a wealthy slave owner. Every time she brought down a foe, she would scratch a notch in the rod. By the time she lost possession of it, the rod bore a crisscross pattern along its whole length that many assumed was part of its original design. Witezzi's Thorn, unique spear 100. Spear called Witezzi's Thorn. Witezzi was stocky and short Orlan. Kind of like Ewoks, you know, kind of like there's like short, kind of dwarves, tree people, like skin like bark. He said he could leap great heights and take down foes many times his size with his spear. I need a rapier called Mosquito. This rapier was created in the hot and humid forests of the Sithwood. Its first owner was a nobleman named Adwin Grundbeth. But he had little use for the blade. When he died, the blade passed to a young niece, Cadent Grundbeth. Caden gave the rapier its nickname Mosquito, because the blade is said to have the properties of her uncle, interrupting at the most inopportune times and draining the life out of anyone it came into contact with. Named it Mosquito. and that then passed to Aedwin's grandson. Upon her death, it was a Thane in Kynesrun. But after his death during a battle, it was lost and is circulated among many anonymous Glenfathen and Deerwooden owners ever since. Yeah, restore life drain, which is pretty cool. Reduces enemy concentration. Dispels. Unique light armor. Angio's Gambison. What? Alacrity of motion, 1 per rest. For 30 seconds you gain plus 50% attack speed. Oh, you lose health. Minus 11 endurance, but that's not much. It's fine. And plus 2 movement speed? Holy shit. 30 seconds, half a minute. And then 50% extra attack speed. The renowned Valian acrobat Angio wore this garment while performing jaw-dropping feats. Would leap and tumble across wires. Oh my god. The skill was so great, this eventually stopped using safety ropes. And while his skill never failed him, one of his tight ropes did. And he plunged to his death at the foot of Ansensi Fortress. I won that rope. 1050. Oh, is that good for you? I want that. It's 20% enchant area effect, that's pretty good. What about these rods? Already got some of them. We should get some hammer and chisels and got none of them. Already sold his stuff recently. Look at that. Enchant it now as well. +1 dexterity. More primal rock, corrosive
I'm here.
damage. My god, we do so much damage. Reveal memories in a forest, fog, morning. Sound, rustling. She gets low and makes a sound, makes a bird call. It's a grunting noise. There are men trying to sneak up on her, but she makes the sound of a stelgia. It's a lion, I think. And they start to panic. Wow, she can do some voices. Animal sounds. Good at animal sounds. Then they'll all start to panic, moving around quickly. Stop sneaking. He hides with a bow and waits for the right time to attack the hunters.
I'm here. Good day, stranger.
So, anything else I want to note down what you've got, actually? 200 spear, 200 rod. Compared to what I've got, Alice's got. And that give him a reach weapon. Spear, great sword. Hike, great sword, rod. Another ladder. pike, great sword, and a rod. What's this town called again? Greenfrith. My rogues doing even more damage.
You're from Guild. You're close to home.
Close can mean a lot of things.
Surely you'll go back when this is all over.
Dunno. Guess that all depends.
The food. It's good. The food.
Yes?
Do some fighting. What's that? Blackson. Name. Some like drug, alcohol. Not a... Yeah, for that name, Jesus. Okay. Drug, alcoholic drink or some drug. So as a probably not the best name. We finished exploring areas. Oh, we have to go talk to this guy who's got pigs. Pigs stolen by the ogre. Rumbled. A man paces angrily in front of a wrecked animal pen, his sun-weathered face twisted with ire. He's so wrapped up in his fury that he doesn't seem to notice you. Gallowayne's slubbering beasts, blazing bloody effigy, thrice damned salty wench and her soggy... what's wrong? That monster stole my pigs! Tribes into the village, tore down my pen and made off with the whole damned herd. Just left a few little runts. What am I supposed to do with them? Calm down, tell me what happened. He bites his lip and closes his eyes. His nostrils flare with each quick, angry breath. Wife's always telling me to mind my temper. Just breathe deep and count to 10. He sighs. Noga moved into the area not long ago. Folk had been seeing glimpses and tracks out in the woods, but they seemed to be staying away from town, or so we all thought, until I made off with my pigs. Now everyone's afraid it's going to develop a taste for kith, if it hasn't already. Did you see the ogre take your pigs? What else would have destroyed my pen and made off with my herd? And at the same time, the rest of the village is seeing a 10-foot monster in the forest. I know it's too late to get my pigs back, but it set my mind at ease to see that thing's head shorn from its neck. In fact, you bring its ugly pate to me, and I'll trade you for something that's of less use to a farmer like me than to a rowdy-looking sort like yourself. What do you know about the ogre? It's the same as any other, I'm sure. A big ugly son of a bitch with a nasty temper and an appetite to match. Trigil could tell you more. He claims to have seen it in the wood. You can find him in his shop, right by the broken tower. He waves a hand. But it's got to be tiny compared to the sorts of beasts you see up at the Living Lands. Have you seen a Lady Alice Harrand? With hands curled and knobby fists. How many times do I have to repeat myself? I already told those stooping guards I haven't seen her, It hasn't kept him from nosing around my property. Find the ogre's lair. Holy shit, I thought I just started this game. Gotta
Something ahead.
kill ogres and I gotta kill maybe a dragon. A couple of people say this guy in his tower. Has been seen with and speaking to this lady, and I know he's got a basement in the back room, so this is suspicious. Confront him about it. Something about the ogre first. Rumbold mentioned something about an ogre. Oh, he's hardly talked about anything else since those pigs of his went missing. The whole town's been worried about that monster. People are starting to see shapes in their windows at night, hearing its growl and the snoring of their mates. It would put a lot of minds at ease if someone got rid of it. He scrapes at red pigment under his fingernails. I sometimes venture into the wilderness, collecting ingredients for my dyes, mind you. I've seen tracks east of here, near the river. That couldn't have been anything else. Can you tell me about Alice Harrand? Asking again won't change the facts. I still don't know nothing about her. Hen just said you two had met. He folds his arms, the smell of tallow and animal dung wafting off of him. Did she now? And what else did she say? She saw the two of you talking. What was it about? Her father's dragged her out here to get hitched to some backwoods noble. She wanted an escape, alright. I was happy to give it to her. We stuck across the river a few nights ago for some private time. Come to find out we weren't exactly alone. An ogre, taller than Windthrift's tails, swung out of the forest, and we were so lost in the heat of the moment, we didn't notice it until it was upon us. Oh my god. It grabbed Alice and disappeared into the night before I could even pull my breeches up. Okay. Why didn't you mention this to her father? His lordship's guards have bashed in enough doors looking for the girl. I'm not eager to have them do the same to my head. He measures you with his gaze. She could still be alive. I'm in no shape to go after her, but that Harren looks like he'd have coppers to spare for anyone who found her. He scratches his cheek with fingers stained red and yellow. Others around here have seen the ogre east of town. Most of Rumbold's pigs just the other day. If someone were to find it, there'd be a lot of grateful people in the Deerwood. I guess priority is the ogre then. Dear me, having an affair with this neighbour. Shall I tell Harrand first?
Yes. Have you news of Alice?
I can't tell him anything. Okay, I'll just go and rescue her, I guess then.
This elder of yours, he may have returned a drunk or an invalid.
Maybe. But the search for Persock is just as important as what I find.
Is that right? And what if you return empty-handed, huh?
I never return empty-handed.
Love these conversations between companions. Ah, I miss the Pathfinder again wrong. Right then, we're heading east. Find this ogre. There's neighbor lady. Deerfoot Crossing. I've got time before people invade my fortress.
Easy now. Hey. Alarm.
Beetles are tough. That's her casting spells. Oh, not the dank spores again. Dank spores.
Keeping an eye out. Let's keep quiet. Hey. Easy now.
The dankest of dank spores. Mighty dank. Stone beetle.
Hey. Hey. Of course.
Oh well, was it Zarips as well? Zarip? That was gonna be unlocked a beetle. Down the priest. Sounds good on like wizards.
shall.
What is this? Stand within what looks to be a ruined shrine, the moss-covered remnant of an ancient statue that lies before you. Examine the statue. Only the broken legs and the feet of the sculpture remain. Long grooves alongside it suggest that it could be removed. Near the base of the statue discovers a skull carved into the stone. Examine the skull. The skull is carved into the stone in intricate relief, its mouth agape, peering closely. You notice a rusty keyhole between its jaws. Pick the lock. Holy shit! Roguey McRogue pushes several tumblers into position with a series of rusty clicks and squeals. Suddenly, the ruined statue begins to move. Can you imagine the lockpick it? Well, I love the way it says Roguey McRogue. And just sort of like this text, this font, and this like. The displaced pedestal reveals a dark passage descending into the earth.
There are beasts here. They are animals in human form.
Yes?
And what does the flame reveal?
Reminds me of a warrior from Pathfinder. It's like there's this magical door to this labyrinth. By that, what's his name? That goat guy. Goat demon lord. And it's like impossible to enter. You need like magic to decipher it and stuff, or a ridiculously high lockpick skill. And Woljif just goes up, lockpicks it, and just opens it. Examine these stone, these runes and carving. Opened. Oh. Effigies made of twine. Looks hey, devs. Blood Legacy. What's this? Different quest. Beasts in human form, she said. Skayan Temple Sentry.
Hey. Oh.
What's a Skayan again?
Alright then. Light, flame, and sound. We'll keep to ourselves. Hey.
Just knock him down. Like go tougher. I cast it. God, these guys are tough. She attacking. Not enough room for anyone to get there. Stuck in the doorway. That was tough. Now I'm just trying not to get stuck in doorways, shall we?
Indeed.
If secrets whisper here, I shall listen for.
Indeed. God, you crazy fools. Jesus. Skin Mindbreaker?
And what does the flame reveal?
Yes?
Be more aggressive, Ada. Knock him down. He never knocks him down.
Of course.
I'll take a look.
Ooh, quite a lot. High luck pick. 3 luck picks to unlock it though. One here. Dog.
What is it?
Jesus.
I see.
Oh my god. Can you disable these traps around here somewhere? Fucking hell, Woogie McGrow can't even disable these traps. Holy shit. Save.
Of course. Hey. Well? Hey. I need some help.
You do. Grieving Mother. Fate's Mind Wave. Trigger a concussive blast of psychic energy, which is automatically using these things, which is cool.
Your thoughts must flow deeply indeed.
Indeed.
If secrets whisper here, I shall listen for.
Can we go around? I don't want to go in the front entrance. That seemed like a bad idea. Oh god. We get past all these traps though. Oh Jesus.
What is it?
What it is step in the traps.
Yes?
Ready, Watcher.
What?
Your thoughts must flow deeply indeed.
Hey.
Okay. Ooh. Few more traps on there. Saved. Do a proper save. Camping supplies. Can we rest here? I camp with enemies in sight. Ada's in Rogie McRogue's badly injured, so might as well rest. If we can. Gotta be careful with time passing.
I'm on the trail.
Hey. Hey.
Oh.
Where's she going?
I'm here.
Start another battle unless we have to. Then we get our per battle abilities back. You fool, lady.
Well,
Hey.
Two posts stand firmly in the stonework with broken ropes falling into the dark chasm of a large cavern. On the other side is a slight opening of where a breach may have led. Inspect the area. The darkness below continues as far as you can see. Broken stone pillars, remnants of the missing bridge that rise from the abyss. Across the gap, you see the mouth of a tunnel. Wooden beams protrude from the stones on either side of the chasm. Despite their age, they look sturdy enough to hold a grappling hook and rope. Toss your rope and grappling hook across the chasm. You aim for the beams on the opposite side of the chasm and hurl your grappling hook across the gap. It snags on one of the beams, digging into the wood as you pull. With a couple firm tugs, you determine that the connection is secure. You tie the free end of the rope to one of the beams next to you. The path ends in a precipice. The remains of a ruined bridge lie near the side of the chasm, and your rope stretches across the gap. Wait, I just want to kill these before we go across. What the hell was that? Well, Rogie McRogues. Wish someone. Oh, the cultists cast a Pillar of Faith on Rogie McRogue. Right, he's a sneak attack, Rogie McRogue. Splattered him. And another crit. Oh yeah, oh my god. He's tearing in pieces now though. He's weak. Nice. You like a scratch on us? Routine.
There are mines here, edged.
Keeping an eye out.
One lockpick to open.
It's finished.
The hell is this? Blood pool. As you approach the blood pool, the viscous liquid churns and bubbles. You feel essence rising to the surface, reaching out to you, whispering. Ada, someone should clean that up. Grieving mother. A place of death. We should not linger here. Durance. A bubbling cauldron of Skane's hateful seed. He may be snivelling and cowardly in his ways, but he has never lacked for focus. Sagani peers at the bubbling pool. This is the work of something foul. We should keep moving. Send your soul to the blood pool? Or retreat from the blood pool? It doesn't look like anything good. Retreat. You draw back, the souls recede and the blood settles. This man's arms are cut open from elbow to wrist. Wow, people... People sacrifice? What if I save? What if I do this? Extend your soul. The faint whispers resolve into a cacophony of voices. You imagine yourself surrounded by 100 men and women. Their naked flesh is scourged and bloody, or skinned and covered with flies. Their eyes are missing, replaced by glittering black stones. The voices cry out in unison. What's this? Another soul come to rage and burn, or merely to watch? You may be a long time in waiting. Our work is already finished. And speak to all their souls. You were all sacrificed to Skane, weren't you? A woman's voice replies, we were sacrificed to the whims and hungers of the rich and powerful, but what we gave here, that was our decision. We hover at your soul's edge, feeling you out. Our fury burned within us, unquenched and unfed, but hate can be fashioned into a weapon by those willing to pay the price. Another voice speaks. In life we were weak, but in death we made a choice. Choice carries power. Kind of power. A voice cackles. If you must ask, then you have never had need of revenge. Several different voices. They probe at the boundaries of your soul, exploring your essence. It is a shame there is nothing in you we could use. The souls sink back into the pool. Hold on, I want to know what you've done here. The pool itself begins to ripple with the sound of a dissonant chorus of perverse laughter that rakes at your ears. The lapping blood stirs a large metal cage, half submerged in the centre of the pool, and it creaks loudly as it rocks back and forth on a rusty pulley, as if in answer to your question. Wait, let me ask you more about this place. The time for questions is over, Watcher. The blood pool is now still. What the fuck? People willingly sacrifice themselves in cult, man. Crude symbol painted onto this canvas in streaks of blood. Like an X with 3 vertical lines and the top part going vertically upwards from the top part of the X.
A blade in the dark.
Cryptmaster's key. This stone key has ancient engravings etched along its surface. The final journal of Jonas. My son, tomorrow I become the effigy. Tomorrow I become Skane's embodiment on Aora. Tomorrow my master chokes on his own whip. For months we met by secret conclave to plot our landlord's demise, all the while working in the fields as if our hearts were content. Skane teaches us to plot with the mind while keeping one's face impassive, inscrutable. Fair fights are for those with armies. The quiet slave is our whetstone, our focus. In his worship, our cause finds focus, clarity, and possibility. Tomorrow my master chokes on his own whip. By the time you read this, I will be dead. I pray Skane does not abandon me for speaking of my plotting, but his son deserves to know how his father died, for I have volunteered to be the effigy. Skane will inhabit my body, using this old farmer's simple flesh as a puppet of godly rage. I have been shaved and anointed. Tomorrow morning I will be your father in name only, as my manhood will be removed, my nose and ears removed, and my useless mortal eyes will be replaced with flint stones through which Skane might see the world. Wow. At least he didn't do it to his own son. My son, I am sorry for the lies I have told you these past few seasons, but Skane demands secrecy. Even your mother knows nothing of my furtive service to the quiet slave. Curse my name if you must, but never weep for me, for I die for the betterment of our community, to smite our lord's corruption from the face of Aora. Tomorrow my master chokes on his own whip, for tomorrow I become the effigy. Crazy cultist, man. You see, didn't sacrifice his own wife and son, I guess. Skaneite scripture. Poem. There's scripture. Skaens. The cultists are called Skaens. Worship the... Skane is a god, isn't he? An evil god. Burn, feel thy hatred twist within thee, feed thyself on its bile, sustain thyself on its anger, this hatred, this bile, this anger, these shall be the tools for my rebellion. Let thine heart seethe, there is no satisfaction in open confrontation. Hide thine hatred, let it grow that it may fester. Make thy plots in secret. The quiet slave stays in the shadows, his face seeks not the light. In darkness doth he work, in darkness doth he move. Rebel against those that seek to control thee, and rebel against those that wish to remove thee. It's like the getting back at the moon, like evil masters though. So, like kind of crazy, but kind of doing it for a good cause, sort of thing. Who is the god Skayan again? Skayan Temple Fanatic. Yeah, these people are fucking crazy cultists.
Hey.
Did they capture the Lord's wife, daughter? Were they rebelling against him? Harold? The whole cult? Rebelling and stuff while the village is sort of helping her.
Alright then.
I thought it was to do with the yoga. Or did that guy lie about the yoga and just send me here? Dunno. The whole village is just lying about the yoga as an excuse for...
Hey.
Oh, doggy. Get in there again. I'm not dead yet. Go over and get this guy. Go. I like it.
They won't see me coming.
Adrian Dialects. Who do you read this? Who would come up with more clearly whether we read a book or not? Because I very much want to read all the books in the game.
I see something.
Ah, shit. Be able to disable the trip. Don't walk over it, guys. Don't walk over it. Oh, Jesus.
Well,
Let's get back up. Oh, he failed to disarm that one too.
I see something.
And that one. Oh my god.
Hey.
Ready, Watcher.
Do this slowly.
Your thoughts must flow deeply indeed.
Hey. What is it? Alright. Right then.
Get noise.
Hey.
Yes?
Everyone. Oh god. Oh god.
Hey.
Ah, these ones knock us down. Paralyze him. Good shit. Holy shit.
I'm here. Of course.
Scroll of Wall of Flame. Wait. Oh, that guy was holding the scrolls. Stash him for now. Cryptmaster's key. Oh. Wymond, a large bull-necked man in a hood, helps a young elven woman down from a glass chamber connected to a dizzying array of cables and machinery. Her skin and clothing glisten with fresh blood.
You may feel a little lightheaded for the next hour or two, but that will pass. Have a meal and get some sleep when you return to town. A transfusion.
Transfusion? Alice, the girl sobs into the back of her hand.
The transfusion will be smoothest if you relax and rest. The implanted essence already has a hold on your mind, so fighting it will be useless. And I hope our new visitor does not complicate matters overly.
The fuck's Gayan? What's going on here?
Subversion. The black sheep cousin of justice. Or haven't you heard Lord Heron's tale of woe about a missing daughter and an impending marriage? He's sent his soldiers to scour the village while he bides his time at the Dracogen Inn. I don't expect you to understand what I'm doing. Neither the rituals of Skang nor the labors of animancy meet with much approval in polite society. But unsightliness reminds polite society that there are limits. When no one pays attention to the excesses and debaucheries of a lord, you give them something they can't look away from.
What are you talking about?
Lord Heron's been telling everyone she's his daughter. He brought her all the way out here just to avoid anyone who might know differently. She's his niece, and she's carrying his child.
What? Wow. Grieving mother. Such evil this crisis has wrought. To force a child on the daughter of one's own blood. Unthinkable. Can't be serious. It's horrible.
It is the product of a corrupt and degenerate system of nobility. This is all to ensure that some drop of his blood, some mote of his essence, cleaves to his fortune long after he's dust in the ground. Heron's own wives delivered nothing but hollowborn. Now he's got no heir, and his sister's child, Elise, is reaching the age to marry. Without progeny of his own, Heron's legacy would pass to her issue. So, he found a way to continue his own noble line by putting his child in this girl, his own niece.
Okay, how he raped his own niece. Nanomancy is part of your plan to destroy him.
This isn't just about Heron or the girl. It's about the corrupting influences of power and wealth. How people of privilege, people like Heron, are so often insulated from the consequences of their actions. The charged essence of dozens of maltreated slaves and underlings is already taking root in her mind. once it's established, it'll drive her to murder her uncle, her aunt, and anyone foolish enough to get in her way. People won't be able to look away from Heron's sins then.
What the fuck? Durance. Huh. Leave it to Skin to go to such lengths to avoid confrontation. How will this lord learn if he is not directly punished? Break this lord's body, bestow on him 100 red gifts, let him know why he must suffer, only then do you correct the problem.
I do not wish to destroy Nestor Heron. I wish to end his entire rotten line. His name will become a curse among strangers. The deeds of his house will be eclipsed by his ruin. Foes will hear his name and shudder with pity. And any relatives who should survive him will abandon their fortunes just to rid themselves of the association.
Watcher, do not let this girl and her child become fodder for revenge. Let me touch her mind. I can free her from this snare, as well as from the memories that hold her captive. Oh, no way. I'm glad I brought her around. Yeah, use your mind psychic abilities. Do it. The grieving mother bows her head. Thank you, Watcher. You feel her reach out, persistent yet gentle. Alice does not move, but the grieving mother trembles with exertion, and the air around her rings with the sound of chimes. At last she collapses, her energy spent. The strain throbs in her mind. Alice grunts. For just a moment, Alice's eyes close. When they open again, her expression is blank. But as she takes in the scene before her, you, Wymond, and the machinery in the strange dark room, her confusion turns to fear. She lets out a choked cry.
Kill them. All of them. If she can't destroy Heron, then we can destroy his legacy with her.
Wymond curses under his breath and turns to the others. Kill them. Holy shit. Oh, I'm glad I brought her along. She's amazing. Just wipe whatever they just did to her almost away already. We leveled up. What? What's this battle? What's updated? Yeah, we get XP.
Hey.
Quite paralyzes so. Holy shit. Oh Jesus, what was that? Wyman casts Pillar of Holy Fire. Oh damn. I got knocked out. Rory McGraw got knocked out. Grieving Mother got knocked out. Sagani got knocked out. Nado got fucked up. Priest didn't take in any damage whatsoever. The hell? Suppress affliction. Pretty good. Should have done that. Oh damn. We're dead. Now shoot us with guns. The party has died. Ouch. Last autosave was ages ago? Jesus. Autosaves are shit in this area. Of course, let me quick save. I thought autosave was like half an hour ago. 35 minutes ago? What the fuck?
Yes?
My thoughts will be as silent as my feet.
Hey,
Time for food time.
What?
Prioritize sweet pie. Pie.
I'm here.
How will we sneak in?
you may feel a little like the transfusion would subvert. I don't expect you to understand what Lord It is the Heron's own wives delivered. This isn't. I do not
Yeah, do it.
kill them.
Am I at the front? And we aren't in the formation we said. It's kind of annoying. We're in the order. We are in the party. That's kind of annoying. I should just move me to the back then. Before we start this fight. We'll get back from the doggo.
Hey, hey.
It's more like it. I'll attack again. Knocked down. Oh, they both knocked down. Yeah. Why do you go over there? Take Wyman. Why did we get knocked down? Store like endurance. A bit better. Oh yeah, I should use this. Use that special ability from his armor now. Speed boost. Oh, she's getting damaged. Use your ability. Icy's using his. Show her the spells, mister. Yes. Yay, Boogeyman Rogue. Stick attacked him. Yeah, good team. You got him. This is a few ads now. What happened to Rogue? Confused. Really, we fixed that. Yeah. Way better. Alice. The young woman blinks at you and takes a few steps back. Stay away! I don't know. She shakes her head and rubs her temples. What happened here? Scare Knight cultists kidnapped you. She looks around at the dead cultists and pools of blood, her eyes widening in fear and confusion. But what? She winces and pitches forward, holding her head. Hylia's wings! I can hardly remember a thing. She pauses, her brow furrowing. She mutters something in a dialect of Rauatai, then Valian. Ban nome no... My name is Alice. Her fingers dance at her side, plucking at the air in 3 repeated motions. A liar! The opening notes of the false knight. Her twitching fingers brush her swelling abdomen. She looks back at you, a question in her eyes. There's a reason you Yeah, she's looking at her belly. You know she's pregnant. She forgot. There's a reason you forgot Alice. It's best not to remember some things. She nods absently. I also know I can't go back to the village, though I don't remember why. She looks around at the strange machinery. I certainly can't stay here. I send her back to the town now. Could make it on her own. The temple on the edge of town, Alice, and I'm sure the clergy will help you find someplace safe. The suggestion sinks in slowly, but it seems to take root in the newly barren places of her mind. It's good advice. She takes a final glance at the blood-spattered chamber. I won't look back. She hurries away. Wiped memory of the events as well. It's nice of her. Like this lady. Wyman's key. This key is made of polished bone that feels surprisingly sturdy despite its light weight. Wyman is dead and we leveled up. What's this machinery? Cables snaking along the floor and across the ceiling connect to a glowing glass chamber in the center of the room.
Of course.
Thick liquid bubbles inside the tank, releasing a pungent scent. Motes of essence swirl in the mixture. Look at his chest with his key. Wyman's notebook and a weapon. This a dagger. The looping scribbles are difficult to read, but as you flip through the pages, you can make out several passages. Near the beginning, you read, "Will be a suitable place for my experiments. There's an abundance of space, and more importantly, the locals are content to ignore it. I could probably construct." You skip several pages ahead. "Willing volunteers. The legacy has brought many grievances to the surface, and capturing the essence is primarily a matter of timing. The ritual of the effigy serves as a good template for..." Scan the middle of the book. "Died, and their essence evaporated. Next time I'll have to try a smaller concentration of the reagent to..." You turn to the last page. "Noble from Defiance Bay. The results were mostly consistent across the other subjects. The challenge is always applying the method to an unwilling participant, but her situation may prove an advantage. If I can bring those memories of her uncle to the forefront, it might render her essence more susceptible to the process." Man, they're just experimenting on her. Because of her tragedy, it wasn't... Didn't give a shit. Yeah. Unique one-handed dagger. Ooh. Atuk. Loads of damage. Plus 10% critical hit chance. Whoa. A blade of Enutanic origin. Wait, the Enutanic from the dwarves, and they like that lady, Sagani. What's her name? Frost dwarves. Atuk means skinning knife. It was a gift passed from mother to daughter, used to remove hides from various hardy creatures of the tundra. It is precisely designed to pierce vulnerable joints and cut deeply and cleanly into flesh, making it a fearsome weapon against a less traditional game as well. Well, nice. If he had that dagger. Anyway, Rogie
What is
McGrow,
this?
you want that? That's 10% critical hit chance. Whoa, I do want to use that instead. 5% corrosion damage, might add that to this as well. Let's go against spirits, this weapon though. Hold on to this sword. This gives plus 10% critical hit chance. Plus 5 accuracy to anything instead of just spirits. Oh my god. Critical hit chance dagger, perfect for him. Hell yeah. Look at that dagger, man. Oof. Covered in blood already. What's that? Red. Nice. Can we enchant it? Die corrosive damage. I need another primal earth elemental primal rock. Find some earth elementals to kill. That fire damage. Acid is usually good against like most things, so these kinds of games. Predatory. Well, is this what he's exceptional? Whoa, it's level 8 dagger. Kith of people. Oh, it's 4 enchantment points, so save them for legendary. You have 8 points left. Go up to there, costs 4. Adding 2 corrosion costs 2. And add 2 more. Nice.
I'm here. I shall.
Keeping an eye out. Let's keep quiet.
Hey, we'll level up. Yeah, 4 level 6. To save, level up. Confront him now, maybe. Cool new spells. Wait, level 3 spells now. One more level spell. 45 seconds. 60% attack speed. Fireball. AoE burn damage. 3 to 47. Jumps up to 2 additional targets. Fear. Bounding missiles. That might be good. Fireball. That's a good tanky ability. Oh. 67 seconds. Lightning bolt. Straight line bounces off walls, harming anything caught in its path. Oh no. Remember casting that in Baldur's Gate, that was just so fucking dangerous. Enemy wizards would cast that and have, have lizard allies. Just kill their own allies as well as us. Killed us, but they kill like most of their enemy, their buddies as well. It's like fucking crazy enemy wizards. Then cast that spell in me. They even hurt themselves. My god, that was crazy in Baldur's Gate. Lightning bolt is just too dangerous. Wait, can do a lot of damage. If you like lightning invulnerability, and then do it, that'll be really powerful. The wizard. Loads of enemies in that room, wizard. You got your lightning immunity cloak. Send the wizard in. Close the door. Lightning bolts do a lot of damage. They keep bouncing for a while. Train corrosive. Deal corrosive damage and gain endurance from it. So a touch spell as well though. We right next to him. Or slow the enemies down and the attack speed and move speed. Buff allies up. No, suppressing buffs on enemies. I think either wizard dude's got that. Let us bounding missiles or fireball. What we need to do is learn all these spells. These grimoires. Learn fireball here. It's 300 copper. How many we got? 9,000. If I had to get a bunch more. Learn a new wizard spell. Remember to add your wizard spells to your own grimoire before they're available to use. Okay, I'm gonna let his minor missiles. Okay, just learn them all. Get more money. This wizard's gonna learn all the spells. A lot have a grimoire as well. Dragon's grimoire. Now level up. That one maybe. Minoleta's bounding missiles. I still learned. We've learned fireball now. Ooh, a new talent. Keen Veil. Those of deflection for a while. One per encounter. Allows the wizard to smash an enemy with the grimoire energized with spiritual energy, causing damage and knocking them back. Hmm. No crush damage, DR bypass when using a rod. When a second level spell. Charm the enemy. Ranged, keep ranged sneak attacks. There's a wizard. It's like you can make ranged sneak attacks. I like cast a spell and it counted as a sneak attack. Use my rod. That's pretty good. That's 15% damage. Get apprentice sneak attack on a wizard. Sneak attack only affects weapons, weapon attacks or skills. Okay. No, I don't think it counts as spells. Yeah, I don't think it applies to spells. I'm not entirely sure though, it's not clear. So yeah, an extra spell. Bonus second level spell, but blast is pretty good. More spells. What about here? Oh yeah. Yeah, I'm a wizard, so more spells, the better. You know. Ada. Athletics. Can't right now. That like gives him all his endurance back. 60 endurance. That's like half his endurance. Okay, you just save the points. Gain a new ability. Extra knockdowns, +1 knockdown. Tanky abilities. +5 all defenses. Except armor. Fortitude, reflex and will saves, but no. Gauge more enemies. Like aggro more enemies. Defensive. Hold the line. That's when enemy is engaged. So reflexes will. Weapon and shield style. Plus 6 deflection. Shield deflection bonus also applies to against reflex as well, and granting equal bonus to the character's reflex. Equip shield's deflection bonuses are increased. And he gains those reflexes. The shield deflection bonus, number of reflex. What? Just passive 5 armor. Okay, it's cool. Elemental DR. Gain 40% of his health. Let's keep going for longer as well. Weapon and shield style, man. Bam.
Hey.
70 defense. Reflexes. Plus 26. Larder door. Oh. Wait, plus 26. 16 deflection, and then another 10. Whoa. Legendary larder door. Life drain mace. Nice. Oh yeah, I need to swap out your armor again. Did I leave the crushing one on? Oh, I should have. Slashing armor on. What's the slashing armor? It's Define Mail armor. 17 slashing defense. Put that one back on.
Hmm? What?
Endurance. Mr. What are we even doing with you? You got like points all over the place. Kind of like came with points all over the place. You can cast spells as well, extra scrolls, buys the scrolls, and then you can just cast them as well. Priest scrolls. You have an extra ability, Brilliant Radiance. Enemies take burn, holy damage. Frighten enemies. Interdiction once per encounter. Daze an enemy once per battle. Passive plus 10 accuracy with swords and guns. Once per rest. Lesser burst of summer flame. What the fuck is that? With a burn damage. AoE. Aggrandizing radiant. Everyone receives less healing from the priest's holy radiance, but the priest gains a bonus to all Attributes. Minus 75% healing received. He gains... Oh, those were stats for 12.5 seconds. Undead take tons of burn damage. Yeah, I want him to be he's a healer. I don't want to give him his heals. Well, is they like improved heals? Do. Spells. Oh, this is upgrading his radiance in a different way. So that buffs him, changes radiance there. This brilliant radiance adds fire damage to it, to that thing as well, to the heal. Oh, okay. Fire damage to enemies, it's like not much there at all. It does do a ton of damage against undead though. When he does his heal, he can then blast undead as well. We will get that. Maybe there'll be something else after that as well. Don't like that, and I don't. Daze enemies. Or just more spells. I'll try getting that. It's good against undead. I want the priest to blast the undead away then. So it says enemy allies take reduced healing. But it still says 22.4 endurance here. Same for this one. Does it still do healing? Wait, it does still do healing, yeah. I think it still does. Plaster.
Yes.
Ready, Watcher.
If you guys aren't leveled up, oh, you're about to. Oh, you got your bell sound like on you as
Your
well.
thoughts must flow deep, deep.
I'm here.
Oh, beetles.
Hey.
Hey, I've now got all these new spells. Play casting.
I'm here.
Well, cool. I guess that does do. These two are just get in and I just tell them. Yeah, I mean I do anything against them. Normal enemies them. What? Attacked her.
They won't see me coming.
I didn't finish exploring that place either. Right down there. Cool. Wait, what? Tick! Oh, there is it. Go over there.
Not even.
I'll take a look.
More fanatics. Knock the enemies down. It doesn't knock the enemies down. Strange. What's that? Iconic projection? What the fuck was that? What's that do? Freeze damage. Did a lot of damage. Cold damage. That hurt us. Concussion weakened, dazed, sickened. You alright, lady? This guy seems angry. Mwah. Mwah. Yeah, oh god, he's trying stuff a little bit.
No, we won't let him this time.
Be angry. Get in there. Get him, lady. Ooh. What the? I passed out at the end.
There's something ahead.
Oh shit. Probably best now. Can I disarm the trap? Do you wish to trigger it? No. Why?
Hey.
About to rest. You've leveled up now. June. Go sacrifice yourself.
I got the priest.
Indeed.
What?
It's in the chest then. There's lockpicks in the gem, okay.
Here.
Yeah, we need to rest, okay. Bam. Cool.
Thoughts will be as silent as my feet.
Mantle of Breathing Flame. Cloak. Grants Breathing Flame 3 times per rest. Those of DR against cold damage. And characters hitting the user take fire damage 20 seconds.
Hey,
Click to you, Avium. The will, mind.
Yes?
Okay, Night Scripture again. Oh shit.
hey. Mow it.
Yes?
I'm on the trail.
Hey,
Oh shit, there's a bunch in there. What's that? What did they say? Sometimes think he's doing this mostly for his research. I'm saying that some people in bodies. Didn't mind control him. Confusion. Damn it. Mind immunity on him. That misses. Cultist got a lot of fortitude. What the fuck is that? Iconic projection again. Oh my damn. Oh, shit, man.
Got the priest.
mow
Whoa. That's like full health as well. Anyway, we'll stop that part tomorrow. Yeah, I love this game though. I'll switch out my spell book a little bit. My character's not automatically casting some spells. Level like 1 and 2 spells. I'll switch out so he does. So I don't have to micromanage everything so much. We'll continue that tomorrow. Fish with that area. Confront Harrond. If we can. See if we can play more tomorrow. Yeah. Stop that. Oh.